Yes.
You mentioned that for the past 23 years, you never, I guess, it was never a drag to get up for work. And then I'm sure during those 23 years, you've had some really tough situations. Kind of, what are some of the things that you did that, kept you going, got you excited? I'm not necessarily excited,
very good
but...
question. It's so important because it sounded so impossible, right? For 23 years, I really didn't feel grateful to get up and to go to work. I am not exaggerating because, as Jacob did, you gotta commemorate what God has done to you. Small thing, big thing, not so big. Yesterday, year ago, you gotta commemorate and remember those. There will be tough times. I have gone through a lot of tough times. Don't have time to go through this, but there were tough times. You remember what God has done to you. And you never lose that. And God is sincere, faithful God. He is the same God yesterday, today, and tomorrow. And so He will give me that grace. And it's just like Joseph's story. It's just like what Jacob did. I mean, all the tests our forefathers of faith, they all had that. I think that's what kept them going. And Moses, I mean, these are horrible people to lead. Every chance they get, they rebel, right? Horrible people. But how could he lead that people, even knowing that he's not getting into that promised land? How did he lead for 40 years? I think because he saw the glory of God. And that's it. What could you ask? He saw the glory of God, and it's unequivocal and it's undisputable. He is there. He is live. He is our God Almighty, and I am His child. So you gotta, again, maybe it's sounding abstract, but for believers, I hope it's not abstract. And it's as real as I am standing right now here and speaking to you. So I think that's how I overcame. So prior to 2003, I tried to do a lot of things my way because I didn't know God as I do now. So before I met God in 2003, I really did try to use my ideas, my intellect, and my ways of doing things. Screwed up many times. And I'm still screwing up here now, even since 2003. But I think I am a little bit wiser. And before jumping into trying to come up with any means to solve or go through the tough time, I've tried to remember what God has done and try to learn from that, how God works. So knowing God is, I think, is the most important. Not the God that you made it to be, but knowing God as He